Hello viewers, welcome to The Analyzers. After the bouncer given by IBPS for the IBPS PO mains exam, this year's IBPS prelims exam is nothing but it's a simple over-pitch delivery to hit. This clearly means that this year's IBPS prelims exam is way too easy. Yes student, you got it right. In prelims we all know that there are three sections. We have quantitative aptitude, we have English ability and we have reasoning. And out of the three sections, all the three sections were easy to moderate. Yes, this is the take, this is the review of all the three sections. If we have to cut it down, if we have to note it down, some of the important points is that there is only one DI. Sirf ek hi DI tha, only one data interpretation was there. There were no questions from coding decoding in reasoning section. There were no questions from syllogism in reasoning section. And also in English section, IBPS has not given fillers and it has increased the numbers of errors from 5 to 10 as it did in IBPS PO prelims. So what's the take? The take is that go, practice and do well. Approximately 55 to 60 questions you can easily attend in this year's IBPS clerk prelims. And student, one more important point is that please make your attempt a bit high with accuracy. Why? Because we all know that in IBPS clerk prelims examinations or in any clerical examination, what we have seen in clerical examination, the cutoff will be high. So please be accurate and attempt a bit higher, attempt on the bit higher side. 55, 60 or even 65. Yes, it is possible to attempt. Why? Because the analysis says it all that the exam was way too easy, it was easy to moderate. Clear? Now let's discuss the sectional wise analysis. Students, we all know that there are three sections in prelims and we have only 1 hour, that is 60 minutes. If we talk about the strategy, for English we can have 15 minutes is more than sufficient. For reasoning, 20 minutes and for quant, we are picking up 25 minutes. Now why we are picking up 25 minutes? Because in quantitative aptitude section, what we have seen that there were questions, 15 questions. There were 15 questions from simplifications. There were 5 questions from series. There were only single DI and there were 10 questions from miscellaneous. Now what is miscellaneous? Miscellaneous is profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest, speed, distance, time and work, ages, averages. These were the questions. There were 10 questions from the miscellaneous portion. So therefore, we are giving you extra time for quant, and if we talk about the number of attempts, it could be anywhere between 18 to 20 out of 35 questions in quant. This is the number of good attempts for quantitative aptitude section. Clear? Now let's talk about the next section. If we talk about English section, we all know that there is only 30 questions in English, and this year's English pattern for IPS clerk prelims is very simple. What's the pattern? We have 30 questions, 10 questions from RCs, 10 questions from errors and 10 questions from closed test. And if we talk about the overall examination or the overall level of English, it was quite simple. So anywhere between 15 attempts will be a good attempt with, once again, with accuracy, because in clerical we are expecting a cutoff a bit high because this year also the examination is way too simple. Clear? Now if we talk about the reasoning ability section, this section was the toughest section in IBPS PO mains, but in IPS clerk prelims, it is a very easy section. There were 3 different questions from sitting arrangement. So this clearly means that there were total 15 questions were there from sitting arrangement. We have a question from linear arrangement, we have a question from circular arrangement, and we had a question from parallel arrangement. If we talk about the other questions which have been asked from the reasoning section, 5 questions were there from miscellaneous category. It includes basically direction sense. Then if we talk about the series, then we have alphanumeric series, 5 questions. Then we have alphabet coding, 5 questions. Then we have inequalities, 5 questions. So these 4 topics, including 15 questions, total 35 questions. And what is the time? We have already told you that 20 minutes is more than sufficient for this reasoning section. And what will be the good attempts? It could be anywhere between 17 to 20. The number of good attempts. So if I have to sum up it all, out of all the 3 sections, in quant, easily you can attempt approximately 18 to 20 questions. In reasoning also, you can easily attempt approximately 17 to 20 questions. And in English also, you can easily attempt minimum 15 questions. So 20, 20, 50, 20, 20, 15, total 55. So minimum good attempt should be 55 and maximum it should be 60, 65 and maximum depends mainly on your practice. So one last tip from the team of Adda 24/7, from the team of bankersadda.com is that practice, practice, practice so that you can easily able to increase your attempts. Okay? All the best for the upcoming shifts. Thank you.